Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Start Over Saturday, so we're going to start a new picture for the week with a new, well, they're not new, but a different set of pencils. Um, and for Emmy, and hello everyone who's all here. Let's see, we have Emmy, Wickabella, hello, Terry Lynn, hello, B, hello. Hello, Alex. Good morning. I am good. So, of course, with Miss Emmy, Alex, you or Wickabella, if you could please help her out in understanding everything and hearing everything, that would be awesome. So, because it's still Mermay, Um, and the Mermaid event is going on for approximately 2 weeks into the month. I have decided that we're going to finish the mermaids. So this is the last mermaid that we have to color for Molly May as well. So this is, of course, Molly Harrison. Awesome, thank you. So this is Molly Harrison and a set of pencils that I got for Christmas that I haven't even used yet. Is the Colleen colored pencils. And that's what we're going to use for this picture. Unless people have an objection and then, well, sorry. Um, I have been dying to use these pencils, so you know, I've wanted to use them, and then things came up and other events and all that fun stuff, so I haven't been able to actually enjoy them. So that's what we're going to use. So if anybody has any questions, or should we just get started? I don't see anybody else coming in. So I hope all of you have had a wonderful week. Today is my mom's birthday, so Mom, if you're watching, happy birthday! This is your birthday song. It is not very long. Happy birthday. The Colleens are available everywhere. Yes, I have missed you. Hello, Jen. Okay, well, you be careful. You be safe. I know hubby is driving. Hi, hubby. So who all is excited for next Saturday? I'm going to have a special birthday guest next Saturday, so that will be fun. Awesome. All right, so what colors do we want to do this lovely lady? I've been debating. I have been debating, and I don't want to stick to the same color scheme that I always do. So pick a color, any color. Let's pick a color off the wheel. Pinkies and purples. I did that already. So I was thinking about doing the red violets for her tail and the blue greens for her hair. And then, of course, we've got her skin tones, which are peachy, so yellow, red area. Yes, I will be using teal for her hair if I go with the purples for her. So either purples for her tail and teal for her hair, or teal for her tail and purples for her hair. Those are our choices. So for the tail, purple for the tail and teal for the hair. Purple hair, teal tail, teal tail. Okay, so I've got 3 teal tails and a purple tail. Yeah, okay. So I'm sorry, Alex, but you're outvoted. So I'm going to do teal for the tail and purple for the hair. You changed your mind. All right, so I'm going to switch you over to the close-up camera here, and we're going to get started on her tail. So let's grab our teal colors. So we need 204. And that's not it. Let's see. So that one is too far in, although this one here, just going to pull the colors because, yeah, that's a pretty good one there for the dark. And then the teals are here. Blue-greeny kind of colors. So we want 205 and 204 and this one. All right, so we're going to use the Colleens. These are, they don't have any names on them, so they're 205, 204, and 312. And I'm going to sharpen them. Good morning, Della. Awesome. And like I said, I haven't used these except for I did start using them last night on Shannon's um, what is it called? Tag for the month, the item for the month. So I have been working on that. So what have you guys been working on? Has anybody been working on anything cool, or are y'all just chilling? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. All right, so I'm going to start with our dark tones, following the shadow of the tail here, of the edge of the tail. And I am doing that with number 312. If you have the Colleens and are following along. Hello, Crashes. Welcome. Shannon's tag this month is books. So that's her item for the month. It's books. Awesome. Is it nice and warm up there? It's cold down here today. Oh, nice. I don't have that book. So. Good morning, Calamity. So I'm just going through and hitting all of those really dark areas with the darker teal. And we'll come back through with it as well as we move through the scales. And I know I'm turning the page, and I know that's something people don't like, but I'm sorry. I'm trying to follow a line, and I'm not good at following lines. So I'm just putting in a light layer of this. The Colleens are a fairly smooth pencil and can smoosh very nicely. They're not a really soft pencil though. Like I said, I just started using them last night, so I don't have a lot of experience with them to share with you. But so far, I'm really liking them. Yes. I can't draw a straight line if my life depended on it, so that's why I turned the page. Just to follow the lines the artist has given me. Okay, so there is the majority of our dark. Now I'm going to work in our medium tone here, which is getting more into that teal tone. So we've put in a bit of blue-green, and now we're going to add a medium teal tone. And put a bit of dark up here where the curve of that tail is for the shadow. Yep, got a smoosh already. Yep, I know. Not yet. Not yet. No smooshing yet. Just build in the color, and then we'll smoosh. I'll put a little bit of dark in here for the shadow of the tail there. And then put in that medium. And we're going over top of the dark, building that color on top of each other. If I overtake the dark too much, I will go back through and re-add it later. And that's why I do a light layer, just so I can see where the dark areas are supposed to be. They are, I'm not quite sure. I received them as a gift. I can look them up real quick here. I will look them up real quick. Amazon. So they are, let's see if I can find the 120 set here. There's all different ones, but the one I have here is no longer available. um, I am not sure how much they are on Amazon because the set that I have here is not showing any price, so it doesn't show that it's available. So um, more than likely they were less than $100 for 120 pencils. By the looks of the other sets, because you can get a 72 set and it's only $32.99. So by the looks of the other sets, um, they are not too bad in price. So it's probably $60, $70. You can of course find them on AliExpress as well, but you can find the smaller sets on Amazon. Yeah, the 60 set is 33. Let's see if they, but the 120 set is no longer available. So, but they are available. I have seen them on AliExpress, and they were about $60, $70 on AliExpress. Going into those medium tone areas here. And then we're going to add a little bit of that dark color as well into those edges. Sometimes they are, yeah. You have to definitely be careful of what seller you're purchasing from. You just got to read the reviews on your sellers. Make sure that your seller is reputable. Okay, so I'm just going to finish off the medium areas on this part of the tail. And then we're going to take the 312, which is the darker tone, and we're just going to reestablish that shadow. Right over top of the medium tone. And what that does is it actually blends into that medium tone and takes a little bit more of the green on, so it looks a little more teal. Come through and reestablish a bit of the shadow in the fins here, in the curves of the tail. Alright, now we're going to take our light tone. Oh, not a problem at all. You can adult. Adulting is one of those things that we got to do. Alright. Thank you very much, Alex, for looking after Emmy. You're doing a great job. All right, now I'm using the lightest tone and putting in those highlights. Yeah, you just need to be careful. You just need to read over the um, seller's information and all of the reviews on the seller. And once you find a seller that's very reputable and has a really good rating, then you're pretty much good to go. I have a couple of different sellers that I prefer on AliExpress. All right, so there is the start of her tail. That's awesome, Jen. Hello there, Pamela. How are you today? That's cute. All right, so we're going to do the other side of the tail here, adding that medium tone. Hi, Sarah. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Just going to go through here. I'm just mashing those colors together a little bit here. And then we're going to take our dark tone again and put in those shadows in the deepest areas. Like behind her bum. So happy Mother's Day to everyone that is a mom. I know tomorrow is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to you all. And for all of you Aussies and wonderful people that are going to watch this later, happy Mother's Day today, because today is Mother's Day there. Now I'm going through with the highlight tone. And putting in that highlight. Thank you. I do like smishing. That's one of the only things that I really enjoyed about the Prismas was smishing. Take my brush off any remnants of a color so I don't drag my hand through it. I'm just going to make sure I get a good saturation. Try to cover up all that white spot. Okay, so there's her tail. Yes, I am smushing a swishing tail. Say that 10 times fast. All right, so now we're going to go in with our medium tones. Oh, I missed a point on the tail here. Trying to make sure that we leave the light areas open. And as we move up the scales, the light areas will get greater and greater. And that's where we're going to put that lighter color. Yes, fur baby mamas definitely count as well. Sometimes my fur baby is worse than my kids. Sometimes just a little bit more demanding. Okay, so there's a few different ones here on the bottom of the tail that we're going to take the darker blue and we're going to go through and fill in the shadow areas of. Like so. Any of these little white dots, I'm just going to come back through with a gel pen and put the little white dots back in. So I'm not worried about hitting them too hard. Hey Jamie! Welcome, 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 welcome. Go back in with the medium. And as you can tell, I'm just doing the centers of the scales. Unless it's got a shadow on it, then I'm doing the whole thing. Take a bit more of my shadow color here. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that's always a good thing. A good comfy chair to do all your watercolor stuff with. Now the larger ones, I'm going to try to avoid the dots, but if I don't avoid them, that's perfectly fine too. Because like I said, I'm going to be coming back through with a gel pen and putting those dots back in. Take the dark color and put in the shadow that was there. So some of these scales, especially in the curves of her tail, are going to be shadowed by the other areas of her tail. And that's why there's different colors all the way up. Yep, those sound like awesome Mother's Day plans. All right. And I'm just flipping back and forth between the dark and the medium for the centers of these scales. Now, as we get deeper into the light area of the scales, like this area here is a lot lighter, we'll be concentrating more on just the medium tone. Just getting into the shadow areas here a little bit. Making sure that it's all filled in. Like so. Alright, now I'm going back to the medium tone. And like I said, I'm not worried about going over top of the dots on the scales because I will be going over them with a gel pen. I know I'm repeating myself, but that's okay. I am aware I said it before. Okay. Coming up through here with the shadow. And I think that's the dark areas are. It's lasting quite well. This is the medium. This is the dark. The medium has been used the most, and I will need to sharpen it again soon. But otherwise, it's actually lasting quite well. And I'm using a medium to light pressure. I'm not using a heavy pressure on this. Now this one here, these ones here all have a little bit of light and medium tone in it. So we're going to make sure that we only stay to the darker areas that show the medium tone, leaving some of that open for that light color. And I'm just doing it very, very loosely. I'll come back through if I need to after I put the light color down. That one needs a bit of dark. Okay. And a little bit of dark in here as well. All right. This is only the first time I've used them, so I can't really give a like beyond the first impressions on them. Um, I have used them for that, but this is the first time I've actually used them on a full picture, um, other than last night. So I'm really still giving them a good feel out. I know that sounded wrong. Um, getting a good feel for them. How's that? So they are reminding me quite a bit of the Color 240s, a little bit smoother than those though. I'm just trying to think of all the colored pencils I've used lately that you could compare them to. Um, they layer really, really nicely, but they also smush into each other really nicely. So it's hard to say. I do believe that they are a wax-based pencil, so in the wax-based pencils that I've used lately, I'd say they're pretty close to, um, yeah, oh, it's so hard to compare pencils because each pencil has a different attribute. It has different things. I don't like comparing. It's so hard. Yes, I'm feeling up my pencils. Yes. Yes, it did sound fresh. I have to get a good feel up for them. Um, I know it sounded so wrong. Um, I'm just trying to think of what I've used lately that feels the same so that you can have a good comparison. They are very reminiscent of the um, Derwent Chromaflows. So they do feel very close to the Derwent Chromaflows. Another one that they feel very close to is the Kohinoor, although the Kohinoor are a harder pencil, but they still lay down about the same way. I'm going to come back in here with some of that dark tone. Another one that they feel really close to is the original Brute Funers, just not as dusty. It's going over everything with the light tone. And like I said, if I overtake too much of the dark or the medium, I'll reestablish it after we get the highlights in. And when you get to this point where you're putting in a full coat over top of everything, don't worry about your pencil getting too dull. Um, Sometimes a dull pencil works better for full coverage and doing larger areas, especially when you're blending colors together. Aw, well, I'm glad that you're home and he's happy with you now. Hopefully he's not too upset with you. I hope today went well and everybody is good. Just going back through with the darker shade, putting in that shadow around the edges of the scales here, making that light tone pop out just a little bit more. Yes, these are the Colleens because I got them for Christmas and I haven't had a chance to spend time with them. All right, Emmy. Well, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you, and I do miss you. I was a little bit concerned about you because I hadn't seen you in a while. So thank you so much for coming in and saying hello. I appreciate it. Me too. Enjoy your tea. Bye bye, Emmy. Enjoy your tea, dear. I know she can't hear me, but yeah. All right. So just increasing a little bit of that shadow, putting in a little bit of that contrast there. And then just blending that lighter tone in. Yeah, you're still unpacking, huh? Well, I must say your coloring space looks great. Although your little friend, you can keep your little friend. Put him outside. Far away. I don't mind the creepy crawlies, but that one looked really big. Just going back through, making sure that those shadows are nice and dark. No, 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 it's okay. I don't mind spiders when they're outside. I don't kill them unless I have to, because one day I'll probably come back as a spider just because I killed one. And then I'll get squashed. I'm the person all my children call to get rid of the spiders in the house. No, you're fine. If Emmy is gone, then you are good. If Emmy went for tea, then you're doing good, hun. Enjoy the stream. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate it. Yep, exactly. You kill too many of them, you just come back as one, and then people squish you. Okay, good. Yeah, no, and little Miss Emmy is completely deaf, so we have people helping her out, and it's wonderful. I love this community for that. It's always great to make everybody feel included, and I thank you so much for doing that. Yes, I talked to him a little while ago as well, and I do appreciate that. And like I said to him, anytime that you're ready, that he's ready to do so, or anything else, I am here, and I would find it fantastic if he wanted to do that. But yes, thank you very much for talking to him. I did talk to him and did finally get a hold of him, and we had a good conversation. He's a sweetie. Hello, Catherine. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you feeling, dear? Happy Mother's Day tomorrow. All right. So just doing a light layer of the lightest color just to make sure that we get everything filled in. All right. Awesome. Well, enjoy your unpacking view. Pamela, and if you do find that you want to come and say hello and hang out and whatnot, you can definitely join us in the Discord. She already knows this, and I keep on picking on her because, you know, she pops in and says hello and then runs away. So I'm taking the darkest blue tone and I'm bringing it up into her skin because we're going to blend that into her skin tone in the shadow areas. I will be bringing in the medium tone into the... Well, we love you. Don't get scared. We don't bite, I promise. Well, not unless you ask us to, and then somebody might. There is a Chiefers, you know. Hello, Ashley. Welcome, welcome. So now just going in with that lighter tone, blending it in to the medium tones and down into her scales and up into her skin. Now I'm going to feather this in to her skin tones, but I want to get that movement down into the scales first. Alright, now we're going to start working on her skin tones. So we need, what do we need? We need 609, which is this way, I do believe. Nope, 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 this way. These away. Which is 609 is a blue, gray, purple. Good morning, Connor. Thank you. You know how everybody is, Ashley? Everybody's missing you. That's how we all are. We're all missing you. So I'm just coming down with that gray purple. And I'm just going to start this area here first, under her breasts and on her navel. And then we're going to take number 112. I'm using the Colleen's. Oh, yucky. I don't like go, go, go days. So this is number 112. Oh, good. Well, enjoy your coffee. Hello, Evelyn. Welcome. Okay, so this is number 112, and we're going to come off of that shadow area that I just put in. Blending right over top of it. Also coming into the blue area and feathering into the scale area. We're just going to blend into that purple gray that I put down. And we're going to come out from it. Into our medium tone areas. So I'm just going to feather this into that blue. Now we need that medium blue here. And here. And then we're going to take a lighter peach tone. We're going to take number 107. This is a little bit more of a pinky peach tone. And then we're going to use a yellow peach tone afterwards. So we're just going to come off of this. Again, blending right over top of the medium tone and just extending it out a little. Going down into the transition between the skin and the scale. And blending those together. Exactly. You know, it's your food. Order what you want to order. And Chinese food apps, appetizers are fantastic. So, just saying. All right, now we need a more of a orange peachy tone, so a little bit more into the yellows. So we're going to add 408, I think. Maybe 410. No, 408. And we're coming right off of all of it. We're blending this right over top of all of it. Toning down that pink just a little bit and adding that bit of yellow. Now I'm going to go back over it with a little bit of number 107. And then again with the more of an orange peach tone. Like so. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh dear, Evelyn. That's not so good. I hope he's feeling better. Sorry, guys. Reading chat and drinking my coffee a little bit. Oh, that sounds so good. Yum. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take the blender pencil and we're just going to gently blend the skin just to make sure that I have the right amount of colors in here. So I'm using the Caran d'Ache blender and I'm just barely going over top of it. I'm not trying to completely mash everything together yet. Just want to move everything around so that I can see what colors I need to add, if any. I think I need to add a little bit more of the blue. So a little bit more of the teal tone here. And here. Aw, poor guy. All right. So I think we have the skin tone pretty good here. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that he's feeling better this morning. Now we're going to come up through here, and we're not going to put a lot of the light tones through here. So this is going to be quite dark through here. So we're putting our purple in as well as up under here. So up between her breasts and into her shells here, we're going to use number 112 on top of number 609. So if you have the Colleens, you can follow along if you'd like. If you don't have the Colleens, it's a pinky color over top of a purple color. It's a dark peach tone, more into the pink peach color. Yes, I do drink it black. I drink my coffee black because I'm not allowed to have sugar or milk. And I've never really enjoyed sugar and milk in my coffee, even when I could have it. So I just drink it straight up, just coffee. All right, so now we're going to go in with number 408. And we're going to start blending off of that area here. And I know this is my yellow tone, but that's fine. Because I want to build that color up a little bit more. There's a light area here, so I want that yellow to shine through a little bit more. There's a lot of shadow in this area, so putting in a little bit of your light tone so that you can see where those shadows and stop can be a good thing. Just blending it down into her breast area there. Hello, dear. All right, so we're going to take our dark tone again, and we're going to go up and go through all of our shadows. Now she's got a tattoo here, but this part here is her hair. So this is a shadow from the curl in her hair and on her neck and her beads. Oops. And then we've got the tattoo here, so there's no shadow with the tattoo. Just the shadow from her arm movement. And then the shadow from her hair. Hopefully everybody can see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to add a little bit of purple to these darker areas down here. A little bit dark here. So where it's the darkest areas, I'm adding a bit of this purple. And going down her arm here. So there's not a lot of light areas in here. So we're going to extend that shadowy color up a little. And then we're going to go over into our pink tone. And then we'll blend it in with the yellow tone. Just thinking. Yeah, it'll be fine. I was just looking to see if it was one of the only really blushy kind of colors. I'm going to go through here with the darker tone. Add it to that purple. Hi, Kennedy. Oh dear. I'm sorry about that. I hope she is okay. And come down off of here with the pink. And welcome back, Della. Okay, well, I'm glad that she is doing well. hopefully she has a very speedy recovery. Thank you. All right, now we're going to go in with the yellow peachy tone here. And we're just going to go right over top of the pink as well as the dark peach tone. And blending that all together. Awesome! You get to play with makeup. Oh, I don't play with makeup anymore. So I'm just gently going over top of the yellow, the orangey peach tone with a little bit of the pink, just to blend it into the rest of the skin tone. Hey there, Dion. Good morning, good morning. All right, now we're going to move over to this arm over here. Just going to make sure that those peach tones are out a little further here. Get those dark tones in there. Then we'll extend it out with the pinks. Yeah, the paper is horrible. I I didn't choose the paper, I promise. But it's such a pretty book. So enjoy it. You know, if you need it to take it apart, dear. Yes. That's the wonderful effects of Amazon CreateSpace paper with a black background. It'll just curl up on you, no problem. All right, Pamela, enjoy and good luck with the garage, my dear. Just going over it with a little bit of the lighter pink, blending it in. I'm using pink. I haven't got that far yet. We just did her tail. We did a pink tail last time, Dion, so yeah, I gotta be diversified here. Yes, there is pink in the skin. And there will probably be pink in the bubbles, yes. But we haven't got that far yet, so. All right, so we're going to add the pink, extending the shadow. If you guys want to be closer up, I can definitely zoom in a little bit more. I just realized that it was zoomed out quite a bit. So if you need me to zoom it in, let me know and I will do so. All right, then we're going to add the peach tone. Yes, if it were up to Dion, the entire thing would be pink. Pink and silver. Which is perfectly fine. She's welcome to her color choices. I don't have to accept them, but she's welcome to them. And then we're just going to go back through with a little bit of the peach and a little bit of the darker pink tone here in the shadow. Blending that in to the highlight. Like so. Awesome! I like a not mandala picture. Yes, the pink and silver is a absolutely gorgeous color combination. Absolutely it is. Awesome. That's really cool, Jamie. A, that your cousin colors, and B, that he uses a lot of yellow. That's cool. All right, so we're going to go down and finish this other arm here. And we're going to come down through here. We're just going to add a touch more purple under her arm here in that deeper shadow area. Same with here. Awesome, Catherine. Yes, I don't blame you, dear. You got a lot further with them than I did. I would have done like 1/4. As soon as it starts repeating itself, it's like, yeah, nope. Awesome. How old is he, Jamie? That is true. That is definitely true. When I finish this arm, if you guys want to see it, I'll show you the picture that I'm working on for Shannon's object of the month. Very, very cool. Well, that's awesome. I love that, Jamie. All right, now I'm going in with the yellow, orange, peach tone, going right over top of everything, blending it into the pink, the purple, and the darker pink. Sweet. That's awesome. Um, I haven't colored them yet. That's so cool. I haven't colored this area yet. This area I've colored already. It's just the way the light's hitting it. Darken this up a little bit here. Just going to add a little bit of that pink to the yellow. Yeah, no, it's just the way the light's hitting it. It's fine. All right. Then we're going to take our pink, blend it into that yellow a little bit. Yes, the Shannon prompt this month was books. I'm sorry. Thank you very much, Della. I did not see the question. And then we're going to come down onto her hand with the peach. And just blend it in with a little bit of pink. Like so. And this area here, of course, is the tattoo, so we will be coloring that in the tattoo colors. When we get to that, just have to remind myself. I'm just going to put in some touch-ups here. Get everything blended together. All right. So far we've done her body and her tail. So, did I miss it? Da-da-da. So, does anybody want to see my picture for Shannon's prompt? Or should I just finish her face? We've still got about half an hour to go, so. Yes, please. Yes, please finish the face. Okay. All right, I'll switch over to the main camera here just for a moment, and then we'll finish our face. All right. Ta-da! That's how far I got. Now I got a whole bunch of books to color. Awesome. That's cool, Alex. But yes, so we have Jack Pumpkinhead and the Wizard out of Welcome to Oz, the adult coloring book by Eric Shanauer. I'm not teasing. He's right here. So I've still got all the books to do, the floor, most of it. I just started it last night, so. But this is done with the Colleen pencils as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. So yeah, that's what I've been working on in Discord for Shannon's prompt. And so far, this is what she looks like, other than her face. Aw, that's sweet, Dion. I did not, because the Colleen pencils do not have names on them. Well, thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that. I'm going to switch back over here. Or maybe I'll turn on a light so you guys can actually see what I'm doing a little better. Look at that. Now you can actually see it. All right. It does, doesn't it? Looks like she's got a white mask on. Because I did do her ear. And up into here. And I did actually color a part of her hair. So we're going to erase that. Because we don't want pink in her hair. Although the purple will probably just overtake it anyway, so it's not a big deal. Alright, so we're going to take our purple. And this is a grayed purple. I really enjoy using the gray tones, the purpley gray tones in shadow areas on skin. Sometimes if you use too much of it, though, you can end up giving them an area that just looks like a bruise. So be careful how dark of a purple you choose. And how far you go out from where your shadows are. Alright, now I'm going to go in with the darker pinky peach tone. We're going to extend that shadow out. Concentration. This is such a tiny little face. Alright, now we're going to take our pink and we're just going to extend it out from there a little bit. Blending all those colors together. And then we're going to take our yellow peach tone. And we're going to fill in all the areas here. And we're going to take this one, just building that color. And then the pink tone. Did I disconnect or something? You guys are all quiet. Well, hopefully I didn't disconnect. It does happen every once in a while. I'll just keep on coloring. Ah, see? There's Alex. Or Della talking to Alex. There we go. Here I thought I had disconnected. Alright, so there is our face tone there. Okay, I'm glad I'm here. Okay. As long as I'm here, then I'm not all here, but as long as I'm here a little bit, then I'm good. All right. So now we're just going to take our blender and we're just going to gently move those colors together. Like so. Okay, well, that's a good thing, Catherine. I was going to ask. Thank you, Calamity. I appreciate that. No, no, you're. Oh, over to. I think they're children, though, Jen. I think she's dealing with her little ones. Yes, I know. No, no, you're fine. I was thinking that Wicca was dealing with her minis. Just giving a couple little touch-ups here. Now we're going to do her tattoos. And for some reason I want to do her tattoos in, I think it's this one. Yeah, 706 and 717. So 706 is darker. Need to sharpen. Grandma Jen to the rescue. You're awesome. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate it. Well, when you like your stuff a lot, when you put it in storage and go and visit it. So I'm using 706 for the edges here where it's a little darker and the tips. And then I'm going to use a 717 for the lighter shade. Then we're just going to take a touch of 406. In there as well. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Filling those tattoos in. Nice. Adding a bit of that orange in there. And the 717. And then a bit of that orange. Like so. Then we're going to take a little bit of this purple. And we're going to give her a little bit of makeup here. Like so. Hello, Pickwick. Welcome, welcome. And we'll do her lips. There we go. Alright, now we're going to do her shells, I guess they'd be called. We're going to do her seashells now. And we're going to start with this one here, which is number 407. And I'm going to do it first just to keep that highlight because it's so small. We want the highlight to stick out. And then we're going to take a very light pink. So this is number 510. You can test it on another sheet of paper first and make sure that they'll blend together. It all depends upon how much wax, sorry, I got itch in my ear, how much wax is in the pencil. So if it's a really, really high wax content in the oil-based pencil, it will still blend well with the wax-based pencil, if that makes sense. So I'm going through into the shadowy areas with the light pink. Yeah, you can definitely mix them if they'll mix. The best thing to do is test it on a um, separate sheet of paper, see if they'll mix together. If they mix together, go for it. Thank you, Wicca. And then we're going to take a bright pink. We're going to give a little bit of flicking in the shadow areas. Like so. Then we're going to take that light pink again. Oh yeah, they should all mix together pretty good. And I'm just blending in that darker pink. And of course, the camera's not picking that up for some reason, so you'll have to wait to see it. Dion, I did send you a Discord message, a DM, this morning, so hopefully you received it. Yeah, you should be able to get a decent price for them. Although the market has fallen out of that recently because of the way things are going in the world. Just going to increase that highlight there. And now we're going to do the other side. Well, thank you so much for popping in, Pickwick. Have a great day and enjoy the family stuff. Deli pencils are oil-based, from what I understand. From what their description is and what they say on their um, tin and whatnot. And they do feel very oil-based. They do build up a lot better than Smush. You can smush them, it's just they build up better. Oh dear, okay. Yeah, on the Deli site, there's a translate button that you can translate everything to English. I do believe it's on the Deli site. It's been a long time since I've been there. But they used to have a website specifically for the Deli products um, that was separate from the Starjoy. That gave a lot of really good information on them. But they do, when I'm using them, they do feel like they build up the color better than just mashing it together. You can definitely do so, but it does build up color better if you're layering. Where with a wax-based pencil, you just mash that all together. Yeah, yeah, definitely use them with polys. I've used mine with my polys. They work great. All right, so there we have her entirety done except for her hair. And we're coming to the end of today's time, so I'm going to switch over to the main and turn off this light so you can actually see what is going on here. I'm going to zip you down here a little bit. So there we have her. So we've got a lovely teal tail. I will be going through and putting the dots back in with a little bit of gel pen. We've got her clamshells there, and she looks like a bee, just saying. Oh, nice, Jamie. I actually really enjoyed them. I really enjoy my delis. Sarah, I was going to ask you, um, have you put up your video yet? Because I've been watching for it and I want to see you play with water. Oh, I guess we've got about 10 minutes left. Well, we've got about 10 minutes left, so let's play with a bubble. I don't have enough time to do any hair, but we can play with a bubble. I just noticed that we had about 10 minutes left. Yeah, awesome. Nice. Welcome back. So we will, oh, and I missed a part of the tail. Well, it's a good thing I have tail colors in my hand. So let's fix this, and then we'll do a bubble. So I'm using the blue teal color. This is number 312. And then we're going to use number 205. She is gorgeous, I must say. Ashley is very, very beautiful. Inside and out. Okay. There. We missed a piece of the tail, but we figured that. We got it. It's all good now. All right, so we're going to take our pinks that we used for the bra. Nice. Okay, I'll keep watching then, because I've been watching for it. So I'm taking the darkest pink I have here, which is number 117, and we're doing around the edge. In the darkest of areas here. And then a little bit down through here. Down behind this bubble. Now you can tell that this bubble is in, let's see if I can keep it. Let's go back over to the close-up so you can actually see what I'm doing. Um, so this bubble here is closer to us than this bubble here. You can tell that because the artist has faded the line behind the bubble. And then we take the lighter pink here, and we're just going to extend that darker pink, drawing it out, filling in an edge. Like so. Yes, we are all beautiful humans. Alright, so we're just going to follow that line through here. I'm going to make sure that I keep that fairly light so that when I do the other one over top, it will show that it's behind it, not in front of it. Now I'm just going to feather this out very, very lightly. because I'm going to start adding that yellow tone to it. To finish it off here. I'll take a little bit of this darker pink and just going to lightly feather it in. Now this bubble here is behind this one, so don't worry about that line. Ignore the line. Now we're just going to feather all that together with the pink. In the heaviest of areas. And then in the lighter areas, we're going to use this creamy yellow color. Like so. Getting right into the pinks, dragging them out. Nice! Aren't they gorgeous? The original Starjoys are lovely. Yes, I really enjoy the original Starjoys. So take a little bit of that yellow. There we go. And there we have our first bubble. Yeah. Creamy. Creamy color, not the creepy color. Creamy color. This is number 407. Creepy color. You're so funny. All right, so there is our first bubble. Yes, I like the originals way better. Absolutely. So we have done her body. We will do her hair next time. So on Wednesday, we will do her hair. And then we will continue with the rest of her bubbles. And then we might do something in the background or something, do a stencil or something. Maybe we'll make more bubbles. We'll never know. Ah, creamy, not creepy. You guys are all so adorable. I love you. Oh dear. So there we have it. I will be continuing with um, the Adventure to Oz picture in Discord. I will be finishing this one. We'll be working on this one on Wednesday's stream. Just a little bit of information due to a scheduling conflict. I will not be streaming on Monday, so I will be going back to my normal Matters Monday video. So we will not see each other live again until Wednesday. Oh, thank you so much, Catherine. I appreciate it. And Ashley. That's what they keep saying, Wicca, but the pictures that they have on Amazon are different. So, yeah. Of course, you're all welcome to join me over in Discord and hang out. We do have several of us that hang out and color and just talk. However, I will give you a pre-warning. There is no filters in Discord in the channel that we hang out in. There is a filters required channel that you are absolutely welcome to utilize. Um, but if you want to, join the party in the color and chat channel, um, there is no filters in that. So you may hear some language you may not enjoy. So, all right, guys, I thank you all very much for hanging out. And of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to anyone that you enjoy. Don't forget to go over and say hello to Tammy. Um, if she is streaming today, she usually comes on about 2 hours after me. So make sure that you go over there and hang out with her. Yes, Ashley, I will be popping over to Discord after I'm finished here and whatnot. It will be while I'm waiting for Tammy to start streaming because I'm a mod over there, so I should be there. All right, guys, head on over to Tammy's in about 2 hours and hang out with her. She is a phenomenal artist and she's just funny as well. So, thank you all very much for being here. Always remember to relax, color, and stay safe. To all of you moms out there, happy Mother's Day, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, highly spoiled day tomorrow. Until then, bye bye for now.